Hi, I'm HC. For weekly videos on self-knowledge and self-discovery, like this video and hit the subscribe button. Here are 5 steps on how to be emotionally mature. Step 1. Appreciate your reality. To appreciate your reality is to respect that things are not necessarily happening to you, rather they are happening for you. This means that instead of taking things personally, which often leads to viewing things in a negative light, you would view them objectively and appreciate that there can be a positive element to all things. For example, let's say you may have wanted to go outside for some outside activity because you've been caught up with work and inside for the entire week. And then the only day that you have of the week to truly do so, it is pouring rain. A person that does not appreciate their reality would internalize this as a misfortune and would be likely to complain and think, "This always happens to me. Every time I try to do something else comes in the way. I never get to have any fun." This type of thinking only encourages negative thinking and encourages more negativity to the perceived negative day, which can then bleed into a perceived negative week and go as far as to encourage a perceived negative life. In contrast, the same event happening to a person that appreciates their reality would likely result in something more constructive. For example, a rainy day could be the perfect time to relax and recenter after a long week of work. It could be a time where you can invite people over and have a game night, and could even be a time where you decide to still go for a run in the rain because you are pleased with the blessings that life has presented to you today. Knowing how to appreciate your reality will help with maturity because being in denial with what is likely to lead to immature and premature perspectives and reactions. Always remember, things happen for you, not to you. Step 2. Respect the messenger. Unfortunately, we are often emotionally reactive to things that have been seemingly sent to disturb our peace. In this context, to respect the messenger means to appreciate the wisdom or knowledge that you are to learn at this stage in your life, irrespective of your feelings toward the way it was presented to you. Simply put, don't shoot the messenger. Respecting the messenger is an important part of being mature, because that respect is a demonstration of how much you will allow yourself to appreciate the message that life itself is presenting. In life, certain relationships are manifested simply for you to be able to learn a lesson, and that relationship should not live past that lesson being learned. However, because of many factors, including a level of immaturity, we attach ourselves to concepts and realities that are beyond the scope of what is true. In other instances, it's not attachment at all. You actually absolutely despise who the messenger is, or how the message is being presented, so you try your best to reject or ignore the message. However, deep down, you must eventually accept that it is not who is sending the message, but rather what the message contains. To respect the messenger is to honor that sometimes life's wisdom does not come from the wisest, and sometimes the only ones that can teach you how to see are the blind. Always remember, whether your gift was wrapped in plastic wrap, in beautiful Christmas wrap, or not wrapped at all, it is still your gift to appreciate. Step 3. Let go. Letting go is an important element to emotional maturity because it represents your ability to accept and move forward despite prior conceptions of the circumstance. To let go is to avoid forcing a relationship or situation towards a place that it was not meant to be. It is to cease holding on to what you believe things should have been or would have been, and to accept the reality of what is. Always remember, in order to be free, you must let go. Think of this like an anchor to a ship. Yes, the anchor keeps you close to the ground, Yes, the anchor keeps you safe from possibly sailing in the wrong direction. Yes, having the anchor may make you feel protected, but the only way to sail to your destination across the ocean is to let go of the anchor and sail. You say you want to be free. You say you want more out of life. You say that you want change, yet you hold on to anchors that keep you the same. Let go and allow yourself to mature. There is more to life beyond your current block. Step 4. Trust yourself. Believe in you. A true sign of maturity is the ability to trust and depend on yourself. In this context, to trust yourself is to have the courage to rely on your own decision-making ability and to have the tenacity to maintain faith in your own path. Trusting yourself is an important element to emotional maturity because it represents standing your ground, independent of the influence of others. In contrast, a person that does not trust themselves is likely to be swayed and molded to the opinions and ideas of the moment. A person that trusts themselves is likely to represent emotional maturity because it is the act of quelling your feelings of the moment to deal with or take care of the task at hand, thus encouraging others to rely on you and inspiring you to continue to be who you are. Show up for yourself by trusting yourself. And finally, step 5, ground yourself. In this context, to ground yourself means to focus on the problem, not the noise or distraction. When we are faced with emotional turmoil, we often lose focus and avoid facing the problem at hand because we are distracted by all of the symptoms of the problem. This is like leaving your window open and then trying to swat each individual fly that comes into your home through the window. Every time using all of your energy and feeling annoyed that there is yet another fly in your house, when really you could stop being worked up and annoyed, ground yourself, and focus on the source of the issue. In this case, it would be to close the window or putting up a mesh to stop the flies from coming in. Dealing with the issue at the source. To ground yourself is to focus on what you can do now, because your actions and thoughts of this moment will shape your reality of the next. Being emotionally mature about a situation can be the difference between you successfully moving on from a situation and being held back, although the ship has already sailed. An emotionally mature person can appreciate that everything has its time and can therefore always grow forward with peace of mind. This is why knowing how to be emotionally mature is such an important factor on the journey of you becoming your best you. Thank you for watching this video until the end. You are appreciated. Like and share this video to a friend, and consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't already. I'll see you here next time on Howell Consultations, the how-to being true to you.